I made this video to showcase what I can bring to your program as an offense coordinator and position coach, and also as a leader, culture driver, and recruiter. I've been a high school 4-year and JC coach. Most recently, I've successfully rebuilt 2 separate JC programs as head coach into conference champions. My path taking some of the toughest jobs out there has armed me with a deep, diverse skill set, a problem-solving mentality, and plenty of grit. I know firsthand the importance of trustworthy, talented assistant coaches, and that's exactly what I'll bring to your program. I will add value in many different ways on and off the field. The last 4 years, I've served as the head coach and offensive coordinator at Reedley College, where our 20-2 record is the best winning percentage in the state over the past 2 seasons. Offensively, we've finished in the top 5 or 10 out of 68 teams in the state in just about every meaningful offensive category, and I've been named Conference Coach of the Year the past 2 seasons. Our program additionally has helped over 35 players sign out and transfer over that same 2-year period. The key to our success? Recruiting, player development, sound schemes, consistent execution, all driven by our culture of accountability and eliminating BCD, blame, complain, defend. As an offensive coordinator, you are going to get an organized, creative coach who will get the most out of our unit and consistently put players in a position to be successful. There's good and bad football played at every level, and we play great football. First is our commitment to be great teachers of both scheme and technique. From there, our offense will take care of the football. The ball is the program, and execution is king. Offensively, we're always going to have balance, but more so than that, we're going to execute both run and pass at an extremely high level. We are a multiple tight end driven offense. We use formation, tempo, and motion to stress and control defenses. I believe it's much harder to play defense versus multiple formations, sudden pre-snap motion, and or tempo as opposed to static, slow offensive teams. Furthermore, being in 11, 12, and even 13 personnel at times forces teams to involve additional defenders in the run fit beyond just their front 6. So the first way we're going to get numbers in the run game is by formation personnel. So here we're in our 2x2 12 personnel set, right dug far, which of course is going to force the 4 down, the 2 inside backers to fit it, but also force this roll down safety to be the force player and the corner to be the first free hat. So those are the guys we're in single digits that we really want to test and find out how well coached those guys are and how committed they are to fit in the run and getting that ball on the ground. So from the end zone here, we're running our zone weak scheme, so we got 2 for 2 on the front side. Center's going to be patient and square on that nose. Back's going to make him right. We got 2 for 2 there on the back side. I'm scooping C, you're scooping D. Whoever has the empty gap should work up to the force player. With the 15 should alert us for a game here, and so if that happens, we just need to stay on our tracks and handle our gap. All right, so on the front side, we got to do a better job of covering that up. On the back side, we do a great job of handling movement here. And again, when in doubt, stay on our tracks. When we get movement, back square down midline, allowing him to get back in that cutback lane. Our wing does a great job of digging out 44, and our tight end now, again, can continue to climb to that force player. But when in doubt, see color, be physical, cover it up, create space, and good things happen. Next way we're going to get numbers in the run game is by involving the quarterback. So obviously quarterback run, option game, power read, zone read always helps you get that extra number in the run game. Here we're going power read, so we're going to use the quarterback to handle the play side D end. And so by game plan, this is a team that, 1, their DNs want to spill everything, and 2, they love playing cover 1 man coverage. So because of that, we go formation in the boundary. Single receivers got to cut split to the field to create extra space, and we're going to bluff that end to influence the give there and try and go push crack up top, give ourselves a 2 for 1, allow that tight end to slip and get all the way around to the corner. So looking at from the end zone here, again, power read scheme, so we should have a heavy double team coming off late to 15, blocking back to cover for the puller, G-pull to 9 on the front side, gap hinge this back side. Back's running his sweep track. Quarterback should shuffle over, hopefully almost to the tackle, and make a decision. We know by game plan we think it's going to be a give, but he's got to confirm that thing on the field. And so tight end does a great job of acting like he's going to kick out 50, and then you see him understand this concept, so we get the down block, and he's really doing a great job of working for width, understand that he's trying to get the edge on the sweep for our back, and we're able to create a positive football play. Last method we'll talk about to get numbers, pre-snap motion. So here we're going to fly motion right before the snap of the ball. We got a quarters team, obviously the two high safeties, but then where they're going to set the nickel, typically they're going to set it to the field, especially out of a 2x2 11 personnel set here. So we're showing them 2x2, but right before the snap of the ball, we're going to move to 4x1, and we're really trying to see how good these guys are as far as their ability to rotate out of this thing, bring the safety down, get this safety high, and start bumping their nickel and backers into the boundary, which is a really tough adjustment pre-snap there. So right now we've done a great job. It's pin pull. We've sealed the end. We got a crack on the play side backer, and now the first free hats that are showing up to this party are guys coming from that third level, and we got linemen and a back leading around to meet them. So running the football with numbers here, forcing the defense to defend to a dynamic picture. So quarterback does a good job with the pre-snap timing. We got the down block from the guard. We got the down block from the tight end, being patient, understanding that he's going to try and cross-face once he feels that down block. And now our tackles, center, and back are all leading this thing around the corner. First play of the game, setting the tone, imposing our will, getting numbers in the run game. Every year, our quarterbacks are among the most efficient in the state, and it's because we put them in positions to be successful inside and outside the pocket. Starts with protection up front, but also finding them easy completions throughout the game. So here we got outside zone right, RPO, tight ends on the backside to scoop that end, and we just have a free access hitch on the backside. So our quarterback knows if this alley player disappears from the equation here, he ends up walking up and blitzing. We're just going to take that free access throw, ride it, pull it, deliver the football, take our yards. All right, now to one of our favorite drop back concepts. So for us, this is 50 dolphin. So right now, quarterback's going to take his drop and he's going to set to the inside hitch. If that backer expands, then he's going to come back. He's going to play dig to the angle route, high-low off this backer here to the tight end side. So take his drop, set to the field, force that backer to push. Now we got a great high-low off this backer, and we can work from there. And I think anytime a quarterback's able to get to 1 or 2 in the progression, you're doing a job as a play caller or a designer of offense. All right, next look here. We got our smash to the boundary. We got our mini concept with the back wheeling to the field. Quarterback's looking inside curl, outside curl to the back wheeling. So eyes to 1, not there. 2's there. He sticks it in, and you see the wheel influences the corner to go ahead and hang off that curl just a little bit. Once again, different tempos, balls coming out quick, allowing our quarterback to be efficient and successful. Next one here, we got a sail concept out of empty. And so to the field, we have a choice route. To the boundary, we have the sail concept. Quarterback's going to be keying this alley player to the boundary. We always talk about you see eyes and chest at you, you're probably going to get the route behind him. If you see back of the head, back of the shoulders, go ahead and throw that under. So now we're more of a drop back action for our offense. Quarterback coming back, making that correct read, delivering a football again. Getting 1 in the progression open for him, giving him a chance to be successful and read that thing out. All right, boot action here. Now let's talk some movement passes. So here we got showing fly action. It's going to be the back slipping out is the flat player. And so we talk about all the time with all our different boot actions. Pressure is going to speed you up to the flat. So we got a critical 3rd and 4 situation. And even though all these other routes are getting turned loose, quarterback knows, hey, if I'm getting pressured up, the end's in my face, I'm going to get the ball out to the back right now, give him a chance to be successful and create a big play. And so once again, coaching him, putting him in a position where we're going to give him an opportunity, the quarterback an opportunity to be successful, as well as get the ball out of his hand to be successful. All right, another movement pass here. So we got 2nd and short. And so, again, inside the pocket, outside the pocket, giving our quarterback different tempos, different options. So here we're just going to sprint to snag. This is a one-word play call, Honda. We're tempo on the ball. Got the hot motion. 1 is the flat. 2 is the snag, 3 is the corner, get the ball out of our hand. Great job at protection there by the back, and we take our 10 yards. Next look here is going to be a play action to a vertical read route here by the slot. So we're going hard play action. O-line should be selling soft down blocks on power, backs off the edge, and basically we're clearing this thing out, getting our slot isolated on the safety. He's either got a post, or if the safety stays low, he's going to bounce and take it to a box fade right here. So quarterback off play action comes back, finds his guy, safety stays high. The play action's done a good job of holding the underneath guys, creating space. And again, first reading the progression is open. We get the ball out of our hand, protect it well, and have a big play. Last look here, again, another down the field play. So this is off boot action. Tight end's going to stay in, protect it. We have the cut split. We've been running our out route from the cut split all day long. So now we're going to go roll skinny to our roll post. Good play action. Quarterback gets his eyes around. Great route here by the receiver. The play action is going to get the safety low in the crosser, gets him to grab it, and the quarterback delivers a football. But once again, putting him in a position where he's protected. He's got an opportunity to get to one in the progression. 2 is there if he needs it. But trying to find ways to make our guys ultra efficient, different tempos, the ball coming out. Most of the time it's coming out quick. Sometimes it's inside the pocket. Sometimes it's outside the pocket. Occasionally we're holding it to push the ball down the field. Let's talk about the ways we've been able to create some big plays offensively at Reedley. So here we got a quarters team. We know the safety's really aggressive coming off the hash. We've been sprinting out the corner, come back a little bit, and we know as soon as he starts to see movement pass, he's off that hash. So we motion over to get to a 7-man protection, have the tight end and back there, and buy us the time necessary to get to a corner post look. Additionally, with this backside safety, we felt like if we ran the deep over route, he was going to jump it, leaving all this extra space for us to attack. And so move the quarterback, protect him so he has the time to deliver the football, and then get our slot receiver into a matchup that we felt like he could win. Next look here. So playing a team that plays almost exclusively man coverage, but they love to leave that post safety there, and we didn't want him to be able to affect and double team on this play. So we go fly motion, which we know they're going to rock and roll their safeties too, and when they do this, they don't do a great job of that guy who's rocking back into a real advantageous position. So the matchup we want is our all-conference tight end on this strong safety, outside linebacker type. So the motion's going to get the safety out of the middle of the field. Now you can see the replacement is playing almost low hole rat here, doesn't even get close to the post safety, and now we have the matchup we want from that tight end alignment, all sorts of space, and we're able to hit it for a big play. Next one. So this team to a duck look would play essentially quarter, half, or they'd cloud that tight end wing side. So we felt like, okay, we knew we were going to, by game plan, by formation, we could get them in that quarter, half look, and so we're going to feed them exactly what they wanted. We're going to go post from the tight end here, which was going to get the half safety to grab it. We're going to run the out there by the wing, which was going to get the flat player to sit, and then we're going to shoot our running back right up the seam there and see if we couldn't get it. So right now we get the safety to grab the post, the corner jumps the out route, and now we had a chance to hit our back coming out of the backfield. Great throw and catch there, and we were able to hit it for an explosive play. And obviously when you got talented players, they help make these things go. So you see the safety there jump the post, starts to sit on the out, and we're able to hit it. Unbelievable throw and catch there. We got to protect that thing a little better. Next look here. So we show our 2x2 duck look. Now we motion back to essentially we're in 13 purse right here. Heavy run look, and so double post wheel is one of our favorite concepts. Hard play action. And so quarterback's looking inside post, no. Outside post, yes. You can see the wheel affects the corner, gets him to slough off and create space there for that outside post. Does a nice job expand, then working back skinny, and we're able to hit it for a touchdown there. All right here. So we're not afraid to call a trick play in a big situation. We got 3rd and 6 here, end of the conference championship game of 2018. This team did a great job on this crack replace screen. They played a lot of man coverage, so we felt like we could sell that we were running the crack screen. We were going to use the H-back to chip the end, make sure he couldn't peel with the back so there'd be time and space, swinging out there. Sell like we're going to crack, and then we're going to turn it up. Back does an unbelievable job of selling it and delivering the football. And on 3rd and 6 here, near the end of the game, we're able to hit a big explosive trick play that really swung this game in our favor. Unbelievable execution and just making plays there by our guys. But again, we're not afraid to call a special in a critical situation. I take pride that we're going to play great situational football. So it's where I really believe a coordinator earns their money, and we want to make sure we have those ace cards in critical situations that come up throughout the game on our call sheet. So right now we're sprinting out to really we just want to get to the stutter comeback, buy enough time and space to get that off. So we're going to stutter like we got the hitch and go coming, break it off to a comeback, but we're bringing the back in to get to a 4x1 look. Tight end can pin the D end. backs got any add-on responsibilities, and now we're able to hit it and get a high percentage look there on 3rd and long, get that thing converted. All right, dynamic, quick game concept here. We got 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. So we got double slant down here to the bottom. We got our mini concept up top, but how do we make it even more dynamic? Early motion the back into the boundary and watch these guys try and adjust. So it's quarterback, real simple read, inside curl, outside curl to the back. If he's playing the mini side, inside, outside, slant down here at the bottom, but you can see the early motion created some confusion. They turn the inside curl dead loose, they turn the outside curl dead loose, and we got a high percentage open look there on 3rd down for that conversion. All right, so again, want to make sure that people don't get an opportunity to just defend static formations. Involving the quarterback, we're not going to run him a ton, but we want to make sure that we have, again, that ace card in our pocket on 3rd and short situations. So extra wide splits out here, just creating space. We're in the right truck, our 12 personnel 3x1 set, and now we're going to motion the back out to even get another number to leave the box. So essentially we got a 5, maybe a 6-man box here on 3rd and 2 out of 12 personnel. So the back actually has a hitch out here. If he's uncovered, we stand up and throw that. Obviously he's not. So we're just going to allow the quarterback to run inside zone against a really, really light box, getting it from the end zone here. And so it should be those two for those two. We got our combination working on the front side. We're going to scoop the back side, and then this tackle actually isn't even going to have anybody to get to work to until he gets to the safety. And so, again, really easy 3rd down conversion for us, using formations, motions to make sure that we're in an advantageous situation. And that's why one of the reasons why we've been 1st and 2nd the last couple of years in 3rd down conversions in the entire state. All right, getting down inside the red zone goal line. This is one of our favorite presentations, showing empty fly sweep here out of 11 personnel. And so we're going to put a ton of conflict on this backer. Now we got the play action look. We're slipping the seam, crosser 3, and now we also have the slant out in the boundary, so the quarterback can peek the slant out in the boundary. If he feels like it's a gimme, he can take it. Otherwise, reset and throw that crosser there and put all these defenders that are, they're playing that fence look across with no deep help behind them, and so they got to come up and fit the run, but they also have to play the back line of the end zone, and that's a lot of responsibility, making sure we put them in conflict. Last look here. So this is a team that wants to play us in a lot of cover 1, man coverage, and also bring pressure. So the way they're going to try and handle the back while still bringing interior pressure is peel those ends. We know this 3rd and 2 critical situation. So we're going to motion the H-back over. We're going to use him to chip the peeler, and then he's going to work for width and take whoever shows up. We're going to try and go crack the safety there if we can, and then we're just going to slip the back in the flat. Real easy throw here on 3rd and 2, and again, this is what we want to make sure we have dialed up by game plan. We want to have those answers in critical situations where we understand defense's tendencies and we have the call that's ready for it to put our guys in a position to be successful.